Brian and Kelly back again for the final round of the 2020 Brewtubers Yeast Experiment beer reviews. We are almost done. I can't believe we did like, this can be what, 13 beers in one night?
Yeah. Yeah, we can handle it.
Yeah, she's a professional. I'm a journeyman, so.
I'm tired though, because it's after work right now, so
Right.
But we're finishing.
Exactly. So, without any more hubbub, going to get into the first beer, and that is from Andrew Roan. And the beer is, the yeast, we know what the beer is. The yeast is Imperial A20, which is citrus. And the OG on this was 1066, which was right on the money. And final gravity was 1015 for ABV of 6.9. And the beer was brewed on 219, kegged on 226, and bottled on 228. So wow, he carved it up quick. Now, I've been doing this, and I'm going to do this again. I'm going to put the descriptor of this yeast from Imperial underneath of us here at the bottom of the screen so that you can kind of see what Imperial says the yeast is going to impart to the beer while we're checking it out. So you can see how much our impressions of it match up with what the manufacturer said. So
Try not to touch
there's the label. All right, let's pop the top on this thing. All righty. You got a pour on it? Another beautiful golden beer there.
Wow. These are amazing.
They are. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, let's see here. Try to leave some of those. Yeah, it's got a little sediment at the bottom, so we're going to leave that behind. All right, let's take a look at it. Woo, man, it is a beautiful
Have you used this one before?
golden. No, I haven't, but I'm definitely. Oh, yeah, this one definitely has a citrus quality to it. What are you picking up on it?
Tired after work.
Tired after work.
Smells just like
I don't think that's a descriptor.
I'm definitely picking up citrusy.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking up like some lemon, a little bit of some grapefruit for sure.
That's grapefruit, yeah.
Definitely some grapefruit.
I forgot what grapefruit was all of a sudden.
Yeah,
but
maybe.
now I remember.
Yeah, it's
I'm
that
waking up.
big orange thing, kind of like the sun we haven't seen in forever. All right, let's get a taste on it.
By golly, that's really good.
Yeah, now that one has a little bit more of a hop bite to it. There's a little bit of that carbonic.
And grapefruit.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I like when I go, I taste grapefruit.
Yeah, I mean it's definitely good. I think citrus from Imperial. I think this is a good yeast for West Coast IPA because I'm getting that bitterness, but yet I'm also getting that. I kind of like a little bit of fruity, not sweetness, but fruity flavor to it a little bit. You know, some of that. I love grapefruit too. So I mean, it's one of those things. This is right up my alley for sure.
Yep, this is.
I'm not picking up any particular yeast at all in there. I mean, any particular hops in there at all. Maybe just a little bit of, it almost has a little bit of that booziness to it. It's 6.9, so it's maybe slightly detectable. But I'm getting, some of that malt characteristic. Not a ton, but just a little bit. For sure.
It's all grapefruit to me.
Mm. And that is not all bad.
Nope.
Not in my opinion, anyways.
Very good. Very yummy.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and make our notes on this one. And we'll be back here in just a minute once we get our notes all done, and we'll move on to the next beer. I wanted to take a moment to thank the sponsors of the Brewtubers 2020 Yeast Experiment, Imperial Yeast for their top-tier half stainless steel mash paddle sponsorship, and Hopsteiner, deep in the heart of Yakima Valley, producing quality hops for over 6 generations. Visit their website at hopsteiner.com. All right, so the next beer comes to us from Nikhil, and he does not have a YouTube channel. And I forgot to say Andrew's, but his is Running on Beer, which is, hey, that's a good one, right?
Oh.
Go for a run, have a beer. I don't run, but she used to.
Oh, I thought he meant like running on beer. Like
maybe, I don't know. Maybe he runs, maybe, I don't know. Who knows?
It's like it's gasoline.
Yeah, that's true, too. I don't know. Well, comment down below, Andrew, if you can tell us what the idea is behind your channel. All right, so this is from Nikhil, and just a fun fact about this one. Nikhil brews on a grain father. And he ferments in a bucket. Cool. So awesome. So and then he sent us the beer in a PET bottle. So let's crack it open here.
That sounds stupid. What do you mean PET?
I don't know. It's a plastic bottle. Yeah. Okay. Oh, and this is for the yeast experiment, obviously. And his yeast was Voss Hornindal, and I believe it was from Omega. And his OG was 1064 and final gravity was 1012, so it was right there in the running.
What's a Hornindal? H-O-R-N?
Hornindal. Hornindal.
Oh, okay.
ABV was 6.83, and it was brewed on February 9th. See, now you got me itching my face. Bottled on February 22nd. So it is 32. Well, I mean, you know, actually, the yeast is Hornindal. It says 32F, so I'm not sure. I'll have to consult that. So I'll put it down here below, along with the characteristics, like I said before. So got a little hiss on there. And let's check this thing out. All right, let's see what we got here.
Happy little beer.
Oh, yeah.
Carbonated very low.
Absolutely.
Darker.
It is a little bit darker. I'm not sure what
like
bottling method he used exactly.
It's kind of hazy.
Yep. It's actually pretty clear, really.
I thought mine was kind of, maybe it's frosty.
I can see through it, but it does seem a little bit. It was a little darker than the last one we just had. Ooh.
I know, it's nice. It's
light. What are you getting on it?
Just not really anything strong, but it's just a nice crisp smell. It's clean smelling.
Sumac.
What?
Sumac. No, I'm just kidding.
It's rocking the nation.
That's right. Boy, I'm trying to. It almost smells like I'm getting like a berry, like some kind of a, not a strawberry, but like maybe like a cranberry or something like that. A little bit, maybe not quite the tartness of it, but maybe like some kind of stone fruit. I don't know, like a peach or.
Good grief! Peach maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Hence the color. It's
Good grief, Charlie Brown. All right.
Okay. Sorry. I don't have to agree with everything you say. Is that malt? That's more malty to me. It's not really hoppy.
Seems like there
malty.
might be just a touch of oxidation on it, which might account for the color. I don't know for sure. It may be a little touch of it. I'm not getting a ton of hop flavor character, but I mean, it's definitely got the bitterness going on for sure. You getting the bitterness off of it?
But not a lot, not a lot of hop. To me, it's malty, and it smells like a peach.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has. This is a Kveik, by the way. This is a Kveik yeast, so that might, you know, if you actually brewed with this beer once upon a time, and I did it under pressure, and it did not turn out at all well. I mean, I don't know if Hornindal doesn't like pressure or whatever, but
what's wild though is it's good.
Terrible.
It's still good.
Yeah. Oh yeah. This is nothing like what
There's some bitterness. It's so funny after you take another drink when it's like on your palate, it goes into it more.
Yeah.
Tastes stronger in that arena.
I am picking up some of the character that I had in the beer. Actually, I dumped the beer that I brewed with this that I did it under pressure. So I don't know if the crazy thing about when I did it under pressure, it was a New England IPA. I did it under pressure, and it really, I mean, it killed the hop aroma. It smelled really strong at first, but then it killed it off. I'm not getting a ton of hop aroma on this one, so that might be a signal to me that maybe this yeast doesn't have as much hop aroma to it. Because I'm really not. I mean, the last one that we had a lot of citrusy, you know, like grapefruit and all that stuff. So I'm not picking up that much of it on this. I think this yeast might be. This yeast is probably really, really good for like a stout or a porter, even something like that, where it lends a little bit of. Brings the malts forward a little bit more, something like that.
Where it works with malts, because that's what I'm tasting. I
swear. Yeah, I mean, definitely a good beer, nice and clear. I think it had about a 1 finger head on it when I poured it, so definitely a nice representation. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and make some notes on this one, and we'll be back for the next one, which incidentally is mine.
Oh, you shouldn't have told me that. I'm gonna knock it.
Knock it. All right.
Just kidding. Show him yours.
Okay, so for the final beer of the review, I saved mine for last because I wanted to kind of compare it to all the rest of them. It was bottled the same as everything else. So this one started at 1066, went down to 1013, and so it was right around just a little over 7% alcohol. I fermented this at 80 degrees for 3 days. Then raised it to 90 for 1 day. which, I mean, that's the first time I've ever fermented something that high temperature.
You mean a whole 24 hours?
Yeah, a whole 24 hours.
Okay.
And then after that, I cold crashed it at 34 degrees for 3 days. And then per our recipe, actually did the 2 ounces of Simcoe dry hop at the very end of the cold crashing, and actually let the hop sit in there for 24 hours. Now it'll be fun to open that bottle.
This should break.
This could be fun.
Get a straw.
All right.
You're disqualified.
Yeah, no kidding. Prepare to watch a geyser. So yeah, so that was the details on mine, and then kegged it, and then let it sit. I'm trying to think if I think I used a quick carb on this one.
Face right now.
I know every time I go out right now, my face starts itching, and I feel like I want to scratch my face. So
I haven't been
like,
doing it at work or anything. Oh, whoops. Okay.
So anyways, it's all right. So yeah, so this one I did the quick carb on this one, and then bottled it shortly thereafter. And as you guys may have seen in the first video, I'll link it up here so you can see that if you want to. Okay, so we didn't have a volcano. Oh, it's coming. Let me go ahead and pour this one. I don't know if there was much sediment in the bottom or not, but...
Nope, just some glass.
Just some glass? Funny.
Okay, what yeast?
So this is Voss Kveik, and it's Omega. Voss Kveik. Holy crap. That beer is virtually 100% clear. I mean, it's really, really close to being clear. If you can see that on camera. I mean, I'm holding it up to the light here.
It's very pretty. And
I can see the light through the other side of it. So, it's crazy.
It's mid. Well, it's like it's darker than the lighter ones from today. And
yeah, it definitely is darker than the lighter ones.
Is the middle
I think I stirred up some sediment in there.
2.
All right, so let's see what we get for an aroma on this thing. Oh, wow.
I don't know. It smells like a... This smells... Okay. Maybe I need to swirl it or something. Oh, no, that smells pretty good.
I'm definitely getting some dankness to it.
That's what it was at first, completely.
Yeah,
but when I swirl it, I get more aroma of the...
Now, this beer I was really interested to see, and the reason why I waited till last for this one, because I was interested to see how well the hop aroma held up. Because this was a beer, you remember this beer when I brewed it and kegged it, it was really good. I mean, after I had to like shut myself down on drinking this beer because it was so good. I was afraid I was going to drink too much of it and not have enough to bottle.
Yeah,
but
at first it smelled dank, but now it smells fruity. Citrus.
Okay. It's almost smelling to me like maybe overripe fruit, just a little bit. You know, I mean, not rotten, but just like there on the verge of that.
No, I agree. That's weird.
Right there on the verge of that.
I agree.
So yeah, I mean, it smells like a fruit bouquet that's been sitting on the counter for
with
a little bit too long.
Gnats flying around it.
Yeah, here come the gnats again. Somebody commented about that today on the other video.
Did I say that before?
Yeah, you did. You said there were gnats flying around. I didn't see any. I don't know if I necessarily believe you, but whatever.
What?
All right.
Why wouldn't you believe me? There were.
I didn't see it, so didn't mean it wasn't there, but whatever.
Good grief. Okay. Oh, wow.
Man, that beer has changed so much since I brewed it. Since
That's
it's been in the bottle.
very flavorful, honey.
It is flavorful, but it's just the one thing I will say about it, because we're looking for that West Coast IPA, but as I was just about to say that I don't taste a lot of bitterness, but as I'm tasting it, it's starting to come on stronger and stronger. I'm actually getting
it's better. It's not horrifying, but it's I'm not bitter.
Yeah, I'm definitely picking up the bitter. Man, that might be the most bitter beer that we've tasted, I think, as far as the bitterness rolling on at the end. It's not too harsh, but it definitely has a decent bitterness to it. I don't know if it's the best yeast for doing a West Coast IPA. I will say that it's fast. I mean,
what about the Imperial A24 dry hop? Wow, that was kind of stingy.
That was a pretty good one.
That was like
a pretty good one for sure. Now the interesting thing, that's a combination of two yeast, A20, which I can't remember what it's called, what A20 is, but and then A4, which is a Barbarian. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely getting some dankness off of this thing for sure. And it has like I said, it almost has like a starting to rot fruit smell. I don't know, it probably doesn't smell very appetizing, but it's right on like fruit right on the verge of going bad. I don't think I like mine the best. which I had no preconceived notion that I would, but it's not a bad beer.
No, they're all not bad. It's just a different take because of the yeast choice. So we're trying to see what yeast.
Yeah,
choice
I'm not
goes
sure
best
that
with this recipe.
Yeah, I mean, I might try this again in an IPA, do a little bit different hopping schedule and stuff with the dry hopping and everything. But it was, I will tell you, it was very good when it was like really fresh,
I can tell
almost
it's an
green.
IPA because it feels like you just licked a shag carpet.
There's your descriptor, ladies and gentlemen. The Lick the Shag Carpet beer.
I was raised in the 70s. I've done it before.
Oh man, if you've watched this far to the end, we really appreciate it. I mean, that's some effort on your part. Can't end the video without saying thanks to our Patreons. Certainly appreciate all their support.
Yes.
You know, can't say enough how much I appreciate it.
And
We get a lot of stuff from manufacturers and everything, but you know, excuse me, they don't send bags of malt and everything with it. So all their support certainly helps us.
Keep on
You
going.
know, keep on going and keep doing that. So, and you know. And because they're on the Patreon squad, they're going to see this video earlier than everybody else. So if you're interested, we'll leave a link down below. But certainly do appreciate it. And give us a thumbs up. Comment down below. Let us know what you think of the experiment. I'll put a link to the Brewtubers website so you can go check out all of our results. We're going to fill out these score sheets, which I don't have any notes on mine yet. And we're going to fill out the score sheets, and we're going to compile them all on the website and have kind of a sensory perception. So certainly do appreciate it. This has been Brian.
And Kelly.
For Short Circuited Brewers, along with the cat jumping up on the chair here. We'll see you on the next video.